In this lecture and in next couple of lectures, we are going to work on the chat functionality of our real-time chat application. And in this lecture, we are going to create a schema for chat, and using that schema, we are going to create a model. So let's go to VS Code, and in there, in the models folder, let's go ahead and let's create a new file. And this is also going to be a model file, and I'm going to call it as chat.js. Inside this, we are going to require Mongoose package. And using this Mongoose package, we are going to create a schema. And we have learned how we can do that. So for that, we use new, and then on the Mongoose object, we are going to call schema method. Okay, and to this, we need to pass an object, and there we need to specify a schema. So the schema here, it is going to return us a schema. We are going to store it in a variable, and let's simply call it as chat schema. Now, what properties do we want to have for chat? The first property which we want to have for a chat is the members. So basically, a chat will happen between two users. So this members, it is going to store an array. So here I'm going to set the type as array. And in that array, we are going to store the user IDs of the two users between whom the chat has started. Okay, so here in this array is going to be an array of, again, let's go ahead and let's specify the type. So the elements of this array are going to be of type mongoose dot schema dot types dot object ID. Okay, so in this array, we are going to store the object IDs of the users. The user ID, if I go to compass, you will notice that for each user ID, we have this underscore ID property, which is storing an object ID. So let's say if the chat has started between John and Mark, then in the members array, we are going to store this object ID and this object ID because the chat has started between these two users. And for this object ID, the type is going to be object ID. All right. Now here we also need to specify which object ID do we want to store. From which collection do we want to store the object ID? And here for that, we are going to use this ref. And to that, we are going to specify the name of the collection. And the name of the collection is users. And this should be colon. All right. So this chat schema, it is going to have a members property, which is going to store an array. And in that array, we are going to store the object IDs of the two users between whom the chat has started. Then we also want to have a last message property. So we also want to store the last message which was sent in the chat between these two users. And again, for that, here let's go ahead and let's specify the type. And the type here is again going to be mongoose dot schema dot types dot object ID. Now, which object ID are we going to store in this last message? Well, in this last message, we are going to store the object ID of message collection. So just like chat, we are also going to have a message schema and message model. And in the database, we are going to create a message collection. So in that message collection, we are going to store all the messages between the two users. And from that message collection, we want to read the last message and we want to assign it to the last message property. So here also I'm going to specify the collection name as messages. Okay, now this collection we have not created, and we have also not created any schema or model for this messages collection, but we are going to do it in our coming lectures. For now, let's simply specify it here. Then finally, I'm also going to have another property called unread message count. Okay, you can name this property anything. So here we are going to store the number of unread messages. So type is going to be number, and here let's also set a default value. For that, we can use this default, and let's set the default value to 0. Okay, so these are the three properties which we want for the chat model. Now here I'm also going to specify the timestamp. So let's use the timestamps property and I'm going to set it to true. Now what this property does is, if I go to user collection, you see when we are creating the user documents with the user properties like first name, last name, email and password, it is also automatically creating this created at and updated at property, which is going to store when this document was created and when that document was last updated. So these two properties are added because of this timestamp, which we also added for user model. If you see, there also we have set this timestamps to true. So it is this timestamp which is setting those properties in the document. So same thing we also want to have for chat model. So let's save the changes here. Now using this chat schema, we are going to create a model. And to create a model from a schema, we can simply say mongoose dot model. And to this, first we need to specify a collection name. So the collection we are going to call it as chats. And then we also need to pass the schema using which this collection should be created and validated. In this case, I'm going to pass this chat schema. And we're also going to use this model, which we are creating here in other files. So let's also go ahead and export it. For that, let's say module.exports. And let's export this model so that we can use it in other files. With this, let's save the changes. And now in the next lecture, we are going to create some APIs for starting a new chat and then fetching all the chats for a given user. And to implement those APIs, we are going to make use of this chats model. This is all from this lecture. If you have any questions, then feel free to ask it. Thank you for listening and have a great day.